Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my page. I'm Chosen1444. Hello, and I'm back today, guys, with a afternoon reading. Okay, so I normally do morning readings. I might start to be doing afternoon readings. Okay, so you might catch me on these hours now that I have a new change in schedule. So I'm gonna be here on afternoons, or if not on my days off, I'll be having time to do some readings for you guys. Okay, set a set schedule going forward the next couple of weeks. But how everyone's doing today? I miss you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay, today is March 4th. Okay, I don't know. Is it still Pisces season? I think it's still Pisces season. Happy birthday, Pisces. So what's going on today, collective? I want to do a reading for the collective, okay? See what's going on, energy. What's the current mood? What's the vibe, okay? So that means all signs are welcome, okay? It doesn't matter what sign you are, okay? Whatever today is going to be about is going to be for any sign, okay? It could be something that has happened to you in the past, something that could be happening to you right now, something that might be upcoming in the future. All depends on what timeline you're on, okay? So every reading is not going to be for you. Some readings may be for you today, maybe the next time, okay? And it might be somebody you know, okay? So let's tap into it, okay? I want to see what's going on. What's in the energy? What's the vibe? What's the gossip? What's going on, okay? Today we can do, matter of fact, yeah, what's the vibe? What's the vibe, okay? So we're going to start with what's the vibe reading, okay? So, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good. We got to tap in soon to see what's in our energy. What's the update, okay? It's March, the third month of the year, okay? What's the current update, okay? So right now, today, some of y'all probably are currently dealing with some karmics in your energy, okay? So y'all got some haters, okay? Some third parties, or some of y'all must have recently learned a lesson, okay? So some of y'all currently feel like y'all just learned some type of lesson, okay? So y'all could have just recently learned the lesson with some type of karmic, okay? This could be somebody you was talking to, okay? Somebody that just taught you a lesson, okay? So some of y'all probably the energy of lesson learned, okay? I mean, listen, thank God these people getting out the way in the beginning of the year, right? Because we don't want these people dragging on for the rest of the year, right? It's better to, like, for now than later, right? So some of y'all definitely just learned some type of lesson, okay? Some of y'all probably sitting in the dark right now after this lesson is what I'm getting. Some of y'all probably lighting candles, okay? Some of y'all probably trying to calm down and be in peace. That's what I'm getting, okay? So some of y'all currently dealt with some type of hater, or y'all just got finished dealing with some haters, or this might be coming up in the future, okay? All depends on what timeline you're on, okay? Yeah, so you probably feel like some of these people was very arrogant, okay? These people was definitely, like, probably feeling themselves in your energy, okay? Probably showing off with, in front of you a lot, okay? Also, you probably found some things out where some of the people wasn't even telling you the truth, okay? You feel like some of these people probably owe you an apology. So some of y'all probably feel like y'all had somebody in your energy that was definitely hating on y'all, and they must have did something to y'all, and you feel like they owe you an apology, okay? And they probably still didn't give it to you, okay? Because they too into themselves, okay? They very insincere. So some of y'all probably come to the conclusion that these people that y'all feeling like, oh, yeah, apology is very insincere, okay? So they did something that to you that could have been very rash, a rash decision is what I'm getting, okay? So they could have just did something off the spot. They didn't think about it, okay? They could have betrayed you real quick, made a move against you real quick without even thinking about it. Y'all probably realizing, like, what the heck? Like, did you even think about that before you even did that to me, right? Okay, so a lot of y'all probably dealt with somebody where y'all felt like they didn't even think about their actions, okay? So maybe that's what kind of shocked y'all, okay? Because it's like, y'all probably knew this person probably for a long time, okay? Or even a group of people maybe, okay? Yeah, so now y'all probably now being in that energy of being antisocial. So dang, already in March collective, oh my God, some of y'all already just backing away. Some of y'all probably definitely in y'all feelings because y'all probably didn't expect this person to do this to you, okay? And some of them, probably feel like they left y'all out. So you have some people that probably in your energy too that probably feel like they leaving you out, but you really in the energy like on some like you putting yourself away. They ain't do it to you, right? So you probably currently giving somebody the silent treatment, okay? So you giving this karmic a silent treatment because you feel like they owe you an apology. They very arrogant, okay? So y'all dealt with something that recently just hit y'all, okay? Recently just hit y'all, gonna be hitting y'all, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So let's see. Yeah, you feel like this person is very abusive, so you could have been dealing with somebody that's probably abused you. Like, it could be, like, verbally, physically, anything. Like, okay, they probably kept trying to say slick things, make you feel down about yourself a lot. Or even sometimes probably putting their hands on you. And you probably was like, listen, like, you probably feel like if this person keep putting their hands on you, you're going to end up in trouble. That's what I'm getting, okay? So a lot of y'all probably feel like, all right, like, you want to make me risk it all, okay? So some of y'all probably got things to lose. This person probably was constantly trying to get you to get riled up to fight and stuff like that. And that's definitely a karmic energy. Karmics like to get people to riled up. They want you to fight and get in that bad energy, get on low vibration so you can match them, okay? So some of y'all definitely was dealing with a psychopath in your energy, okay? This karmic psychopath was definitely trying to always get you riled up to get you to your lowest point, like get a reaction out of you. And some of y'all probably realizing that, right? And now y'all leaving them alone is what I'm getting, okay? Dang, so that's what's coming out so far, okay? So y'all definitely learning something, okay? Yeah, so right now after this, y'all definitely probably focus on a new path right now, okay? So some of y'all ready to grow up, okay? Like I said, this karmic that we could be talking about today could have definitely like been around you for a long time now, okay, and some of y'all ready for something new. So like I said, right, this is gonna be a friendship, maybe, or a relationship. Y'all definitely ready, or even a karmic job, right? Some of y'all just ready for a new everything, okay? So some of y'all definitely ready for a glow up. So some of y'all looking for a glow up right now in this current moment of the year, okay? Like I said, this is something that could have really started happening maybe the beginning of this year or maybe the end of last year. Y'all right now is over it, okay? Y'all in the energy of being over it. Y'all ready for a glow up is what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting. So that's the current energy collector. That's not too bad, but hopefully you stick to your word and don't let these comments back in, okay? Yeah, so we can be talking about somebody today. You might be somebody in a position of authority, okay? We might be a guy we might be talking about today, or we might be talking about this person that you cut off. It's some type of masculine, some type of masculine energy. Somebody that thought maybe they could like abuse their power against you, okay? If you're a feminine, okay? Or I mean not a feminine, because you could be a masculine and feminine energy, or you also could be a woman and masculine energy. Somebody just thought that they thought they carry some type of dominance over you. So this could even be a female. She could have thought that she had authority over you if you were a guy, right? She thought that she was the man and trying to discipline you, okay? But we definitely talking about some type of father figure today. Also, sorry, in a dominant energy, okay? This could be a person that's just in a masculine energy we talking about today, okay? Whether you female or male, okay? So that's what I'm getting so far. So that's the current vibe today, the current energy, what y'all gonna be talking about, okay? And some of y'all definitely right now trying to recharge, okay? So a lot of y'all trying to recharge right now. Y'all trying to like clear your mind because this person really did something to y'all, okay? We can tap and see what they did to y'all, okay? Because you have to let them go for them to have to really breathe and you be calming down. And you trying to light yourself, light some candles, hide yourself in a dark room for this person, okay? What did this person do to my collective? So let's see what the gossip is. We're going to tap and see what the gossip is, okay? What did this karmic do to my collective, Holy Ancestors? What did this karmic do to my collective, okay? Okay, so yeah, so right now you have to break a cycle, okay? I like that energy. So some of y'all probably notice some type of pattern in this person, okay? This person was maybe trying to keep y'all trapped or stuck in some type of cycle is what I'm getting, which is a karmic behavior, karmic trait, okay? This person that you was dealing with kept trying to make you repeat some type of cycle that you didn't want to go through, and you was ready for new beginnings, and they was trying to stop you, okay? So you like, now you want to like, this stops for me. So some of y'all definitely putting y'all foot down, collective. Y'all putting y'all foot down for some crazy karmic energy that wanted y'all to keep going some type of cycle to keep getting you riled up, abusing you, like I said, whether it's emotionally, verbally or physically. They kept putting their hands on you, trying to get you to put your hands on them so they could get you in trouble. Then they want to see you get riled up. They probably like when you got riled up. They like when you scream. They like when you raise your voice. You was like, listen, I can't keep doing this, okay? So some of y'all definitely coming like right now breaking some type of cycle with this karmic, okay? So a lot of y'all coming right now breaking some type of cycle with these karmics, okay? Like I said, whether it's a person or a relationship or a family member or a workplace, y'all definitely break some type of cycle that was toxic to you, okay? Yeah, right? Some of y'all right now, too. Look, both of these came out. Energy vampire, okay? This person was draining all your energy. You probably started to notice after a while because you probably noticed that every time you started to interact with this person, every time you got done with them, you felt so drained, right? And every time they interacted with you and got you all riled up, they looked like they was all lively now. They had all the energy after they got you to scream and stuff like that, right? So a lot of y'all realize that y'all had to protect your energy. You know, it was time for y'all to cut some type of cord because every time y'all interact with this person make you feel down or drained or something like that, okay? You probably don't be a person that's more lively or even not too lively. You just always carry yourself in a certain energy. And every time you interact with this person, that's when you started to notice that after you deal with them, it's like you're so stressed out, right? Because they could have just been a person, as I said, just constantly complaining about things or any little thing, okay? Yeah. And some of y'all probably realized this during cuffing season, okay? So maybe y'all probably thought y'all was going to be cuffing with this person. Or this would be somebody you was cuffing up with, okay? Some of y'all probably we're dealing with somebody that maybe actually I try to be with them or something like that, or maybe during the holidays and the season this happened is what I'm getting, okay? Where it's like you had some type of short-term walk with them, so you probably was actually getting along with them for a little bit during cuffing season or maybe during the winter time, and then to spring coming, which is now, which is crazy. It is March going into spring. Now you starting to realize something going to the spring. So I hope some of y'all probably not realizing that just because y'all want to be single. I don't get that some of y'all, because you know some people, how you say it, cuff for the weather or cuff for the season, something like that. I feel like some of y'all actually probably really want to be cuffed up with this person, but this person did something to you where you was like, nah, you can't even make it to my springtime, my summertime, okay? Like I said, this could have happened from Christmas. I see December 25th marked on that freaking calendar, okay? So some of y'all probably know this is during cuffing season, aka the winter time. That this person was a karmic to you, okay? They was just draining your energy. You thought you might thought you already be booed up with this person, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you probably thought that this person was probably gonna give you some type of status, is what I'm getting. Okay, so some of y'all probably got and tricked that thought this person was gonna give you some type of status. You probably thought this person like somebody that is like worthy of it. That's what I'm getting. You thought this person has some type of social recognition. Okay, so this person probably come up very popular to you, maybe, or maybe just like have a high liking around people. Okay, and once you got to know this person, I feel that's when y'all see their true self is what I'm getting. Okay, you started to notice that they wanted to use that power to influence. They thought they had some type of power to influence because they feel like they get likes online, maybe, or something like that. They probably get a lot of likes, so people probably always in their inbox or their comments. They thought just because they had that, that they thought they was better than you and they could control you, but you was like, nah, like that, what that has to do with anything, okay? So y'all probably found out that was kind of toxic is what I'm getting. Y'all probably didn't like that energy, like, because this person thought they was like, maybe popular online, that they was really popular in real life, and that meant they could control you is what I'm getting. Some of the people thought that because they was popular online, I mean, they could control you is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, and also, this person could be somebody from your past life, okay? So y'all probably been doing this many lifetimes, okay? What I'm getting is that if you believe in past life and stuff like that, you could have been, like, dealing with this person for many lifetimes. Y'all go through this over and over, okay? So that's something. This person that we're talking about today is definitely somebody that you go through this over and over with, and it seems like you find out this every lifetime. Like you still gotta pay some of a karmic debt to this person every lifetime. Like until you maybe learn the lessons. What I'm getting most of the time, that's what happens. Like until you learn the karmic lesson, that's when it stops repeating itself, okay? So what I'm getting is like y'all probably going through some type of karmic lesson that y'all have to complete this lifetime is what I'm getting. So maybe in the previous lifetime, y'all supposed to finish it off, or y'all didn't finish it, and in this lifetime, y'all came to finish it. But now I'm getting that this season, y'all finally gonna finish this contract with this karmic person, okay? And that's normally how it goes in the spiritual realm, okay? Like where you gotta come back to pay some type of karmic debt. You have to pay it back and then you can move into your dharmic phase, which is your good luck, your good path, your true love, your true friend, your true soul family, your true opportunity, like whatever you're supposed to be in, like your workplace. That's what happens, okay? Yeah. So right now, it come to y'all felt like y'all probably moved too quickly. Y'all probably felt like y'all was in a hopeless romantic energy. So y'all probably thinking back how y'all probably was over like how you say it, over like fantasizing it, over like how you say it, hyping it, like it was like overhyped or something like that. So I'm getting y'all probably thought it was like a fairy tale. Y'all about to be with this person, okay? So some of y'all got snapped out of it, collected. Y'all got snapped out of this fairy tale. Y'all thought y'all was probably actually waiting for this person. What I'm getting, y'all probably waiting for a long time. Y'all finally got them. Then y'all probably see who they truly was. What I'm getting. So now y'all probably had a rude awakening collective during this cuffing season, this winter season into the spring. That y'all probably was dealing with a karmic person that was constantly draining your energy. They was very arrogant into themselves. They thought like they was popular. They thought because they had some type of liking in society or something like that that they could boss you is what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, like I said, y'all had a soul contract with this person, okay? So y'all probably had to finish this contract with this person, or y'all probably had to actually run into this person to learn some type of lesson, okay? Some type of karmic lesson, okay? This definitely was faded, but it's definitely karmic, okay? So it's different type of soul contract. You got karmic soul contracts where you meet the person, like I said, you gotta pay that debt. So they're gonna definitely come in this lifetime to teach you a lesson, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? They're gonna come in, maybe put you teach you how to have self-worth. They're gonna constantly put you down so your soul can learn self-worth. Okay, they're gonna constantly like try to control you so you can learn how to gain your power. Okay, so these are traits that karmics do. And then you can have divine soul consciousness that person's gonna be the mirror of yourself, and then you probably gonna wake into who you are and what you actually are, and then you align with who you're supposed to align with. So I'm getting that this person definitely was a soul conscious you had to complete, okay, from a past life is what I'm getting, like I said. But y'all definitely had to continue this in order to move on. Okay, so now I'm getting that y'all ready to have this glow up. Y'all ready now. So now y'all probably ready right now to meet y'all true person or y'all true life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Y'all realize this person has commitment issues, so y'all also probably could call this person cheating or something. That's what I'm getting. Okay, this person definitely was cheating on you is what I'm getting. You might call this person cheating or something like that. Or they kept just trying to they kept being avoidant to you. That's what I'm getting. Like they act like they wanted to be with you, but they really wasn't. So they was like, you couldn't tell they was real or fake, or you might actually found out they was fake or something like that. And it became very complicated. Okay, so some of y'all probably actually discovered that this person have commitment issues. They probably, like I said, they probably gaslight you or something like that, or appeared to be something when you actually wanted, but when you got with them, they wasn't what you really wanted. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So y'all coming right now, realizing y'all was in a contract with a psychopath. Y'all was dealing with a karmic that was very abusive, conniving, and stuff like that, very unpredictable. Like one minute they may be nice, next minute they coming at you trying to get you riled up, and they actually enjoyed this. They could have actually smiled when you got upset. They was happy when you got upset is what I'm getting, okay? And this person definitely carried themselves in masculine energy. Like I said, whether there's a guy that's overly masculine, he abuses his power of his authority, like a father figure, or this is a female that she walks in masculine energy, so she's not in her feminine energy. She's trying to control everything. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, glow up. That's what I'm getting. So right now, y'all trying to glow up and move on from this, right? Because this person, I'm getting is that y'all realize, you see how you look at this girl looking in the mirror, and you like the person in the mirror that's realizing that person is that's not who they are, okay? Okay, this person is who they are really in the mirror, okay? So you realizing that this person probably, if they view themselves as this glow up person, they appear to be that, but that's who they really are in the mirror, which is dull. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This person is actually dull, okay? But they want to portray themselves as this glow up. So that's how they see themselves. But you probably see the real version is what I'm getting. Okay, and you probably also see them like that too until you got close to them and you probably realize like, wow, this person's a front, right? This person's fake. This person, like I said, that real and the fake. You finally discovered this person really was front. Like that wasn't even their energy for real, right? Some of y'all was like, wow, like you not really lit, like you not really that, like you don't really got good energy, you don't really got aura. What they say, aura. right? You don't got no really aura, no real aura. So some of y'all probably discovered that somebody y'all was dealing with didn't really have real aura. Yeah, y'all felt like this person was fake flex. This person probably really had no money. They probably act like they had all type of things going on. They was act like they living some type of luxury life or something like that. What I'm getting is that some of them probably actually was borrowing stuff from people is what I'm getting. So y'all today y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was really pretending and like bragging about things they had, rich on Instagram and broke in real life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And once you got this person, you probably realize they really didn't have nothing. You see how he got money in his hand, but the walls is cracked in the house. Look, what them cracked windows, cracked walls. You living dusty, and you over here online act like you got money. So you probably also could have fell for somebody that act like they had themselves together. That's what I'm getting. So you, like I said, this person's presenting themselves. They have some type of glow up to you, and you got God. And that's, you know what? You live, you learn, collect. And all of it, like I said, lessons learned, right? You live and you learn. So some of y'all probably like. Is like back to the books, back to the basics. Y'all definitely learned y'all lesson, okay? You gain some type of wisdom after this. You finally completed the cycle is what I'm gonna say. This person that we can talk about today, or you collective, you actually completed this cycle with this karmic, like I said, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, family member, or workplace. You actually close the cycle with some type of karmic lesson you have to go through that from your past life, and you completed your soul contract. So now it's time for you to have some type of growth, okay? Through experience, and you are now currently feeling wiser now. So I love that for you, collective. Y'all can definitely learn the lesson. You know, it's not really funny laughing because I'm like, I know how that feels. You know, I've been there before where it's like, dang, when you look back at it, it's like, oh my gosh, like I really was with you, I actually liked you before, or I actually thought you was this person the whole time. They was like a fraud. They're not really that. So I've been there, so I definitely get a collective. But a lot of you guys coming into this collective energy is definitely going through a lesson where, or y'all just finished a lesson, or y'all about to be finishing a contract where this person was draining your energy, okay, trying to keep you in a cycle, but you come in the energy of breaking this cycle. You no longer allowing this person to keep you trapped. That's what I'm getting, okay, yeah. And nothing at the bottom of that. So that's coming to energy right now, collective. Like, y'all definitely realize this person's not good for you. And I'm happy because it's better late than never, okay? We can see how also they was using this energy to go against you. How is this karma using their energy against my collective holy as a spirit? Yeah, cycle. They kept tricking y'all. They kept like I said, it could have been like an abusive cycle where it's like they act nice to you and stuff like that. They give you what you want, be who you want them to be, and after that they become abusive, come at you, talk down to you, and after that is a repeat cycle. So this person definitely kept my collective in a repeat cycle. Some of y'all probably realize it, like, hold on, wait, why the heck? I feel like we've been through this like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, right? 2 months ago, okay? This person constantly kept trying to trigger you. They knew your triggers, okay? You could have told them something that you could have happened to you growing up, like when you was a child with your parents, maybe your lifestyle. This person constantly throw that at you out of nowhere. When y'all get to a little heated debate or argument about something that had nothing to do with it, y'all could even talk about some different topic. And I know they talking about your childhood, right? Oh, that's why it is. So you like, yo, what does that have to do with this topic is what I'm getting, okay? So y'all, that person was definitely triggering. Y'all definitely learned some type of lesson, okay? They were just there to teach y'all a lesson. So don't feel bad because a lot of us have to go through as souls, okay, to grow. Y'all definitely went through some lesson where this person trying to keep you round and round the same cycle. Y'all had to wake up, okay? Yeah. This person also could be somebody you was married to or wanted to get married to, or they wanted to marry you, okay? They wanted to keep you trapped. Yeah, some of y'all probably realize that. This person was trying to get married to you for a certain reason, and you probably realize, like, listen, I can't marry you, okay? You a whole energy vampire. You was not good for me. Like, how you gonna be married to me, supposed to be my wife or my husband, and you always just try to put me down, use my triggers against me, my childhood traumas against me, right? So some of y'all realize that I can't marry this person, or if y'all was married to this person, y'all probably finally now realizing y'all cannot be with that person no more. It's a done deal, okay? Yeah. And a lot of y'all feel like sugar, honey, iced tea, okay? Y'all kept feeling down. This person constantly put you down, collective. And I'm so sorry. And some of y'all probably feeling like that now. Y'all probably finally got rid of this person, or y'all probably sitting in that dark room, like I said, alone, after dealing with these people. Y'all feeling so bad about yourself, which is unfortunate, it's messed up, because that's their job. And then one thing I'm gonna say too, don't ever let them see you sweat, because they love to see you sweat. That's another part of the karma. They like to see that you responded, that you reacted, that you made them feel some type of way. I mean, they made you feel some type of way, so that's how they gain their power. That's like an energy source. Like I said, they're an energy vampire, okay? These people want your energy, so any type of energy you can give them or show that you affected, they thrive on that, okay? Yeah. Right now too, some of y'all probably also, they probably took some of y'all money, okay? Kind of forced y'all to like have to go try to get some type of side hustle, okay? You probably could have invested a lot of money into this person, okay? This person really put you in a bad state is what I'm getting, okay? So a lot of y'all probably invested money in this person maybe because you thought that was gonna be your one, you thought that was your soulmate, okay? You thought y'all had a soul contract, which I did, but that's all about it. But it's not divine soul contract, it's a karmic contract. It's not divine. So you got to know going forward, collective, like who's what, and try to have better discernment is what I'm getting, okay? Try to have some type of better discernment going forward on who you do it, because not everybody is a soulmate for that reason. You have many soulmates, but every soulmate could be a different reason, okay? That's what I'm getting. So a lot of y'all definitely saying goodbye. So I'm happy for y'all that y'all in the energy of letting go, okay? Like I said, it may not be easy, but I'm happy that y'all finally wake up. So what I'm getting today, it is collectors that I'm gonna end it like that. Yeah, now y'all feel like it's too late. Okay, y'all feel like it's too late to go back in time, because like I said, y'all could have been doing this over and over and over. Y'all could have had many cycles with this person. Now y'all finally saying it's no more. Okay, so that means this person probably also be trying to come back and apologize, and you like, listen, I already see what's you're gonna apologize and do it all over again, right? That round and round and round and round and round. Okay, they gonna try to come back and do it all over again. Y'all not with it this time. So that's something. This collective right now that we talking about today, y'all definitely not with it today. Y'all learn this type of lesson with these karmics, and they trying to come back and maybe try to apologize and do the cycle again. And y'all finally peeping that this is what they do. Okay, they come back and try to smile in your face, come back with this apology, but y'all not with it no more. Okay, y'all already see what's going on. Okay, a lot of, like I said, a lot of y'all actually pulled yourself away, sitting alone. Y'all giving this person a silent treatment right now, or this job, this place, you leaving somebody silent. And right now, you're trying to work on growing up right now. You're in the energy of growing up. You want new opportunity, new career, new person, new everything. Okay, so y'all finally completed your soul contract. So I want to give y'all this collective that's going through this on this timeline. I'm going to give y'all a clap because y'all finally completed your soul contract. That's what I'm getting. Y'all completed your soul contract. And now God is about to reward you. Okay, so let's see if the Holy Answer Spirit team, and this quick reading. This is advice from my collective going forward, what they should be expecting, okay? All right, yeah, so right now y'all being asked to see it through, okay? That's what I'm getting. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing that project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished, okay? So some of y'all probably, like I said, y'all just now going through, just now completing this or about to be doing this. Y'all about to be seeing something through and learning the karmic patterns, okay? You have to sit back and actually see what's going on, and you talk badly about yourself. Maybe y'all feel like y'all doing the right thing. Y'all start to feel bad for the person or whatever the thing, and then y'all go back to the cycle, okay? The Holy Answer Spirit team is telling you to see it through and sit back and pay attention, okay? See it through. Stop talking bad about yourself. When you start making good decisions, be proud of yourself. You're not making the wrong decisions. Y'all doubting yourself is what I'm getting, okay? So the Holy Answer Spirit team is saying, see it through, okay? So like I said, some of y'all could be contemplating, like I said, y'all in that anti-social energy, okay? So some of y'all probably just thinking, which is okay, because these things not always, especially you got some type of history with these people, okay? That's what I'm getting. Y'all being asked to detach. That's what I'm saying, okay? You are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it, okay? So y'all being asked to detach, okay? Which I get that a lot of y'all doing. And like I said, y'all could have just happened, this could have just happened like where it was like the final show. Y'all could have dealt with something today, collective, that was something that happened to you recently or about to be happening to you, which is the final straw is what I'm getting. Y'all being asked to release it because you've been holding on to it and it's not going away. It's just nothing but somebody that's just constantly trying to flex on you, trying to act like they got more money than you, okay? They act like they in some type of glow up energy that they really not, okay? They actually really did. They actually fake. Everything you've been seeing is actually true. They drain your energy, and it's time for you to cut this off, okay? And I feel like a lot of y'all have done it. Y'all completed your soul contract, so now it's easier for that to do it, because once the lesson is learned, the cycle breaks, okay? So some of y'all is naturally already knowing that y'all not going back, okay? So some of y'all don't even probably have those feelings to even go back. Some of y'all probably really want some, like, y'all see it clearly, right? Y'all seeing it through. Y'all see it clearly now, okay? So a lot of y'all definitely see it clearly right now, okay? Some of y'all might be taking a little bit longer, but I feel you're going to get there, okay? I'm going to put one more and see the audience to say, yeah, so I'm gonna end it like this. Pause, okay? So a lot of y'all gonna be asked to pause, or some of y'all are probably definitely right now in the energy of pausing, okay? You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward, okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all probably in the energy of just pausing right now, making sure you're making the right decision. You're not letting go nobody that could be really meaningful to you, is what I'm getting, okay? Which is normal, which is human. Like I said, don't ignore the signs. You see everything you need to see, okay? You see that this person's constantly trying to trigger you and stuff like that. They be abusive. They constantly conniving, putting you down, letting you know your feelings or your childhood traumas, everything you've been through, okay? If it's a woman, she thinks she's a man, okay, and you a masculine, she thinks she's have authority over you, and this is a man, he's abusing his power and authority, okay? They show you all the signs, okay? So don't let that confuse you. Don't let that little smile trick you and act like they cool with you, that little cat trying to look innocent. They not really that, okay? They giving psychopath, okay? They definitely a karmic, okay? These are karmas that you've been dealing with these past lifetimes, okay? Like I said, this person is definitely from your past life. You're not bugging out. You definitely do have a soul contract. But now it's time to complete it. The lesson is learned, okay? So I feel a lot of you guys have definitely learned a lesson. So that's my quick reading. Collective. Like a lot of y'all definitely just came out of a karmic cycle that y'all just completed. And now y'all definitely are in the energy of just rejuvenating, being back to yourself, you know, pausing right now, seeing things through, okay, detaching. Y'all in the process of detachment. But I give it a few more weeks and you're going to be back to slowly get yourself back into normal, back into yourself, okay? Not sharing that energy, cutting the ties, cutting the cord. Because you got to do a full cord cut. Okay, it's not easy once you just stop focusing on that means. And sometimes they still have the energy attached to you. Okay, you might be thinking about them all day still making moves based off how they may feel, right? So it might take a couple of weeks, but try to focus on yourself, try to get yourself busy in some type of crafts or something like that, whether it's like music, movies, reading, work. Do something to solely process it. Always pray to God for a release of these energetic vampire cords, okay? So that's all, Colette. That's my quick reading for today. If you like my content, you can give a like and share, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can DM me. Till next time. Bye.